Well, let's hope we have no technical difficulties this time. So part of my last live, so basically my router just shut down in the middle of a live. So my internet's weird. The internet is weird itself. The word net is in there. Are we stuck in a net? What is this net or this web? I hope my mic is clear. Once again, this might shut down. I don't know. It might get blurry and all that stuff. And some things might get cut out. But I'm going to do maybe an hour because I'm tired from trying to fix years of science and crunching. I'm all about this. What is this? What's also weird is I'll see like once in a while, like it'll show one person in the chat room and then it'll go away. I don't know what that means. Anyhow, it's kind of distracting. It's like, are you here? Or are you not here? Who are you? I see one and then it goes away. Are you here? I don't know. It's cool. What is this? Om Namah Shivaya. This is how we start on this earth. A child drew this and I got fired for encouraging this kind of artwork at my last job. Taking a picture. Namaste. How's my sound coming in there, Kartik? The sound okay? Because I'm having technical issues. It might be Big Brother. I don't know. But hopefully you can hear me. You saying namaste must mean you can hear me. Okay, great. What do you notice here? Kartik, what's the first thing you see? This is a child drew this. The child didn't know me and my orbs. Oh, I gave it away. What does it look like they're drawing? The Arctic Circle of Earth's equatorial plane, which means flat, disk. Your children are flat earthers. So I was sitting over here this earlier this afternoon. I believe I am doing what is called yagnas in a different way. I don't need fire or bricks or like a whole bunch of things in a sacred land. I can sit in my chair with Hindu symbols, child art, or just talk, and the orbs come. But today was interesting because the orbs, they behave differently when there's a lot of sunlight. Okay? They want to be seen, basically. They like to perform, which means they're performers. They're not a secret. It's not something so sacred that you shouldn't be seeing this. They like to come out and play. Where did the word play come from? These are children that are coming around me. So I'm sitting over here and I'm doing several videos. Nothing is going on. I'm holding art. I put on all my shirts that I put on my lap. Nothing is really going on. One tiny orb came out of my stool, which was cool. It was very hard to see it. So I wanted to push. So I'm stubborn. I am a Taurus. Why are we stubborn? What is a stub? What is a stub? You chop a tree, becomes stubborn, meaning it doesn't want to die, meaning it's going to show you a circle. Trees too. This is what trees look like when you chop them in half. In the rings, you can tell how old they are. What made that? What pattern do you see here? And how do my orbs move? Orbs did this before your creation. They descended on earth called fallen angels. High truther, who's a little bit too much into this stuff and fake news. And you're good at stuff, but it's not all devil worship. Fallen angels are not bad only. Wake up. How was everything created on this earth? Doesn't matter what part we're on right now, if it's good or bad. All the parts of this earth, how were they made before we came here? What would have had to happen? Just things growing from the bottom? Well, what made the things that grow? Obviously, light descended upon this plane. It was a blank screen, like a blank piece of paper. Okay, nothing there. Even this logo, let's go. Let's come. What do you see? I've had an orb exactly that shape. Look at all these circles. And then there's a cross. The hexahedron is what a cross is. In 3D, it's a square, which is what the earth is in the 5 platonic solids. So now I'm saying only 2 of you were in the chat room. It said 4 people were in the chat room. Now it's 2. Now, YouTube lives are awkward. I don't know, because I'm trying to get confidence to keep going. I like to have people in here, and it comes in and out. I don't know what y'all are doing. It's okay. It's cool. You don't have to come here. But if you're here, are you here? Because I'm here for you. I'm not here for me. Thank you, Kartik, for being here. Anyhow, Kartik is Kartikeya. Is that what your name is? The son of Shiva? The god of war? Kartikeya. Anyhow. Yeah. It's a great story about Kartikeya. Anyhow, this video is going to be about, I'm going to show you the video. So an orb came out of that bag, basically. I was holding it. I was just talking. I was tired. I wanted to, and a big one came out, crossed my chest, and it went all the way out and ascended to the ether. I will play that for you. I will show you pictures of the orb. It came out of the bag. Now, is the cat out of the bag? Leo, the sun rules there. The sun is quite round. The sun is an orb. Things had to fall on this earth to make it. Hence, your angels fell into the dirt, fell into the creation, fell into your body, and made a vibration that you'll never see until you leave the body. Must be. Because before you were a body, something had to make you. So in order to see that, what made your body the most high, you would have to take ayahuasca, I assume? Sure. Which is from the bark of a tree in Mexico. The cortex etymology, look it up, means the bark of a tree. You have ayahuasca in here. Ether dodecahedron. Yes, there. Awesome. Oh, how is my sound? Am I coming in clear? Because this might go in and out and I might lose it, but I don't care. Now, it is very important to understand what children are drawing and what they are saying when they come here. They are fresh out of where? A vagina? Nope. How'd they get there? The penis? Nope. Keep guessing. You must peel the onion. Otherwise, it's all about you. It's my child. I gave birth. It's mine. It's mine. A lot of us get selfish with our children, our pets, our food, our diet, our belief system, our atheism, our science. Whatever it is, you get selfish. I understand that. It's yours. It's not yours. What made the sperm? The fallen ones. But they're only evil. Your truthers are going a little bit too medieval lately. Get out of the medieval brain. The word paganism should be burned. Devil worship? I can't believe I'm hearing this in 2025. I'm serious. It is mostly Christians and Catholics. It's our ego, IG. Yes. Hence your ego waffle. Ego. EGGO. Egg? What are they putting in your waffles, honey? Okay. Jay, slow it down. Your waffle is round, flat. Where'd that come from, that design? Review it again, Jay. Children draw like this, or they draw like this. Okay, what is that? What are they doing? What is that? Look at all this they're doing. They're orbs, honey. What are they doing? They are telling you something. Of course, they have amnesia. They don't remember coming from the astral plane. They aren't supposed to. The goddess responsible for amnesia, look this up, is Yoga Mama. She appears in the Krishna story and gives amnesia. Makes you forget. Why? What up, Marve? A good video description brings a good inflow. Free reading. Cool. The word video comes from Vidya, Vidya, Sanskrit for wisdom, Vidya, a name of Kali or Shakti, Video. Dio, Dios, Adios, Adi Shakti. Nothing going on with Latinos. They're immigrants, right? That ICE just takes away, right? What up there? Max V, salute. Awakened teacher, salute. You in chat. I like this energy in here. That's what I want to build. A world like all of you in here are my heroes. Well-behaved, open-minded, chill, grateful, saying hi to people, make connections in there. Y'all can talk, exchange emails, whatever you want. We should all meet one day, come to my apartment and celebrate and start making plans with our brain, like your government does, and your Freemasons, and your CIA, and your FBI. Or the round table people. What's the round table? It's an orb. Once again, your children are telling you something about the round table, honey. So an orb came out of this bag today, and it blew my mind and put it right back together again. While wearing Parvati and Shiva and holding the Shiva lingam in my hand, doing experiments, because I want to prove these orbs are unique, and they come out in the daytime, not only at night, where you can see it very clear. No, okay, good. You've been out here a while. That's admirable. Thank you. I could have given up a long time ago. And I mean also physically. With this pain, I'm not going to do that. But I'm just telling you, it's that bad. However, the pain is a gift, and it shifts my energy to want to do work for the creator for some reason. Just always trying to manifest something, rethink stuff, research. I'm very creative. I like to rap and freestyle and do poetry. The first orb came out of my mouth. You can watch it in the main video in this channel while I was rapping. Rapper. Wrap it up. The mummy is wrapped in Egypt to preserve your preservatives. Where'd your preservatives come from in your food? It used to be a good thing to maintain the body. Now it's being used to destroy the body. Naughty, 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 I say. Nadia. Do you nod your head, Jews, against the wall? Pink Floyd? What are they doing? The wall is square. Jay, where are you going with this? Well, Earth is the hexahedron in geometry. It's a square, square miles and square inches in that wall in Israel. Ohim. Ellen. Ella. Bella. Cerebellum is square. Okay? You are banging your head against the real Earth. So we spend so much time forgetting about our child, forgetting about all these symbols they're drawing. They're drawing stick figures. They look like constellations. Look. These are constellations, honey. Look at how awkward it is and stiff. Now look at Ursa Major and Orion. It's a kid did that. I believe the generator of vitamin D God is a Babylon baby. Highly intelligent, powerful baby. Well, how do I know that? We ever get storms? And never mind HARP and CERN and the Illuminati. Just we know this shit. And Monsanto. Just shh. You were having cataclysms and natural disasters before these bastards came with their advanced technology that's been here before you, and it's old, and they're just waiting for every age to hold back what they really want to show you. They're going to put a face of Jesus Christ in the fucking sky with holograms to bring back their God. It's going to happen. Or some alien. They're going to do it. They have technology. They're waiting. The movies have been showing you all this. And you're all going to be like, oh my God. And they're going to get you. I'm preparing you for that moment. That it is an illusion. It's a lie. So when you see it in the sky, when it comes, the UFO, whatever it is, it's going to be a big event. Event horizon. Horizon is flat. Okay. When the event comes, well, you vent. Ent. Enter, entertainment, unguard. Un means Lord in Samaria, summit, or the summer. Bars. Yeah, I recall you having the back problem. No, it's not a back thing, man. It's a hip thing, ankle and shoulder. But thank you. As far as spitting, you get at me. I'm nice with the beats. All right, I'm done. Not trolling. Are you good, man? No, keep that's fine. That's not trolling. You can feel free to talk like that. That's wonderful. I don't. Yeah. So my email, Max V. I'll record. I got a good studio. Listen, I know the music director of University of Iowa's music department. $1 million building, high quality mic, no problem, for free. He'll let me record. Email me, Max V. rawzen617@gmail.com. Send me the beat. I'll download it and I'll do a song about Venus and Orbs. Now, they are 33rd degree, but your 33rd is your 6. Your 3 and your 3 is your 6. Is it not? Here we go again. Truther, what are they doing though? You keep showing that they do this stuff, but what are they saying for real? They are communicating the number of Venus is the deal. A lot of you eat way too much veal. Are you a Navy that likes to beat up a SEAL and then eat it? What is the deal? Or no deal? I am real to real while they're fake to fake. And they shake and bake for goodness sake. I like that, for goodness sake. With their GMO. Om is in GMO. And the homo genized. Genesis. Genovisis, Nexus, Venus in the Bible is here to be tribal. Are you a new arrival? Are you a rival? Are you a rivalry? Aries? Be careful, because I air these MCs in all their degrees. I make a Freemason a slave and make them pay. He's free. Be careful. I'm a different kind of MC. Most of them are MT. T minus and sinus and counting. I am a mountain. On the mountain. Parvati means a mountain. I drink from the urine fountain. The Bible tells you that. What's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Matt. The book of Matthew is Ma'at. Heart in a feather. She weighs you. You better get it together and sew your sweater, because when you die, you might regret her. Or is her name Greta? You like feta or Boba Fett? Feta, cheese, ease. Back up with these knees. Even with arthritis, I am still the tightest, the Titan, Kronos, and Zeus. I give you juice if you're dry. Are you thirsty? Maybe you should cry and drink the salt water. Remember that? From your son and your daughter. That was light, or it was heavy, and it might make you want to recite. Your recital is homicidal. Cital? Cider? Are you on the side? Be careful. Don't pick a side. That's how they all died. Division. Be in the middle with pride. But pride can get you killed or kilt. The skirt of Scotland. This is filth to the top. Is it half empty or full? Doesn't matter. What made the bowl and what made the glass that made it half empty or full? What made the glass and the minerals of the skull? Most truth is dull. We row the boat with Joe Rogan. Again and again and again and again is the plan. Row your boat with your Joe and your Rogan. Rogaine. Going bald, man. A lot of you going to see this acid rain. Get your LSD from the water in the sky, from the chemtrails that be. The Einstein family is the Frankenstein family. Stein means stone. Etymology, leave it alone. Sharon Stone. Rolling stone. What does it mean? It's an orb is a stone. Orb made something solid. Spirit and flesh connected. Flesh is solid spirit. Did you hear it in Hermetic wisdom? You watch the whiz, better mind your biz and be mindful how much you jizz, Jay. Also for me and my kids. Wow. Anyhow, I believe that what I am doing are yagnas, and I am bringing life to things that you call inanimate objects. A lot of you talk to inanimate objects. You talk to your computer, you talk to your car, you talk to your phone, don't you? When something falls, you talk to it, don't you? I've seen you do this. I do this. Why? You get really mad at inanimate objects because they have an energy. I'm bringing life to paper. Orbs should not be coming out of paper. They should be coming out of heaven. Or is this heaven? Is paper heaven? Where does paper come from? A tree made by an orb for thee. My name is JHE, and I am live on TV. And that's okay. I am not greedy. I am a compact disc. You see D, or do you Cancer and Diana? See D, the moon. Understand this tune. Play with your words, you play with your balls, you play with your vagina. I am the hyena. Where's my goddess? Have you seen her? It's Venus in the arena. The Arya 51. Arya, Aryan race. Check your face. Arya is the name of Durga, honey. So Hitler knew his shit. Now wipe your ass, legit. I'm not supporting that shit. The swastika we know is Hindu and Buddhist. Are you a nudist? In the node of the moon, node and nude, node toad, the rocky road. Be careful when it snowed. What's in your snow? Snow angels and snow devils. No, heavy metals from all levels. Because the chemtrails will burn your kettles. Sorry. It's all confetti. The government is so petty, but I'm so ready. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. I'm so ready to be Freddy. I got Mercury here, no queen or king. Fuck politics. I make it ring. Ding, ding, ding the bell. Ding the bell, 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 the L again. Someone fell into your body, an angel. But it's evil, truther. I bring storm to your trooper. At your party, I'm a pooper. Take a shit. All this bullshit. Playing Taylor Swift and drinking wine and eating meat. Slow it down, no judgment. But I bring the heat. And the cold. I'll embarrass you at your party and your gathering. There are many stories to be told. Remove T, I'm 49 years old. I'm a boa constrictor that's bold with a bow like Ram. Hit Ravana in the middle of the head. Now he's walking dead and says, I'm sorry for being evil. Ram, I'm sorry. But Ram is an avatar of Vishnu. Ravana is an avatar of one of the gatekeepers of Vishnu, cursed to become his enemy and try to kill him. So he's killing a version of himself. You Hindus don't go deep enough with the mental health. Hell is in health. Or Hellenists or Helena. Yeah. Marve, it will take until March before Venus will pop up on the evening side. Shiva helicopter. Yes. So I'm going to share something about flowers with you all. I'm going to blow your mind and put it back together again. Because a lot of us are still stuck in the body. Even if you do nature stuff and you're into organic and you're a vegan or you're into raw fruits, a lot of you still don't understand your symbols. You don't break it down. You just show how good you look, how healthy you are, and the cure for something. But then it's hard to find you. And if I want a cure, I have to be in a circle. I have to fit in and all this stuff. I don't have time for that. My neighbor should know how to fix my arthritis. Mr. Midas, I touch you, you turn gold. Like C-3PO. Yeah. Yo, yo, yo. Yokohama. Yama's the god of death in India. Yokohama and Yamaha. Yam. Be careful, man. We jam. Did your gun jam? Strawberry jam? You couldn't blast the can? So you can't, toucan. Sam, I am. Uncle Sam, Uncle Tom, it's all the same shit, homeboy. They're all Freemasons, the Boule Society, the black version for you virgins and you Virgo. Now watch how this go. I'm a disc with an O. 70s baby, 76 never lazy. My mom was crazy. Beat me until my head was kind of hazy. Purple haze, Jimi Hendrix. I'ma burn the guitar or the sitar in fire. What was he doing? Ancient Rome, I will ruin. Bars! I'm a Boston Bruin. What are they brewing? In your beer. Coors Light, Budweiser is Cape Fear. They tell us Venus is molten, scorching planet. No, they are NASA and they are not real scientists. They are not astrologers. They are demons that are good at special effects and acting and playing with you. And there's been many versions of them that will mislead you, give you a bit of the truth, but add too many additives and preservatives and all this shit. And you think you know it, but you don't. And there you are talking big words. I'm not talking about you, by the way, but speaking big words and having a diagram, that is not how the universe works. Big words and talking and showing us diagrams. I believe that the constellations gave birth to your diagrams. Your diabetes is your diagram. Right? Once again, Diana, the moon. When you die, you will see her as a goon. You like your Goonies? Are you from the boonies? Does your boondocks? Watch out, man. A slingshot with rocks. And put down Andre the Giant. I am defiant. I can't hear your client. Bars. Spiritual cheese. I love that damn name. Divine bars. Today is the day of Mars. It is. It is Tuesday. Mars, known as Kuja in Sanskrit, or the Mongolia. Kuja is Cujo. Stephen King was in your dojo with that dog foaming at the mouth. It's Mars, honey. Yeah, down south. Okay. I am going to show you how flowers are your population. Population control is destroying nature, not humans. You must rethink your shit. I'm going to blow your mind and put it back together again in this live about flowers, how you relate to it, and the powers that have been taken from you, and the hours you've wasted living in fear, watching Joe Rogan or someone viral, and they can't throw a spiral. Now, the word populace. Jay, what is that? What is populace? Populace. Poplar? Jay, what's that? You know what pizza is? Pee Wee Herman? Michael Jordan? Porn? Of course you do. Drake, the rapper? The Snake? Jake the Snake? DDT? You know all this stuff. But when I say these words, not my chat room, the masses. Poplar. What is it? What is a Templar? Lar. Honey. Poplar. Are you popular? Populace are plants. Poplars. Look it up. I'll wait for you. Look it up right now. Go and Google that. Populace. They're a family of plants. So the population, what is it really? So plants are just some things that are growing and you just walk right by them and step on them and you litter. Throwing used condoms on them. I've cleaned up used condoms. I cleaned the city. Yep, it's okay. I used to do it. I get it. I know. Beer cans. Walking by the very thing that made you, the very thing that Orbs made. You walk right by this. Is your population. Control. Weed killer is population control with Agent Orange in it. You hear me? Your farmer is doing it by himself, and then he'll get sick and get cancer, Agent Orange. So it's 2 for 1. Your demon is a genius. And they get you by making you simply follow their lead. You chose to do it. Aha. Doesn't make it right. Snow White. Or is your snow black, Madonna? Better watch out. I've been hanging out in your sauna. Anyhow, a friend gave me these. He said, hey, Jay, I want to give you these. I'm going to let them rot and dry like these to prove immortality. This will outlive you with no water and food. And you think you're an advanced human. When you die, you dry up and maggots eat you. You smell bad. Plant, what you're made of. So something wrong there, buddy. You shouldn't be rotting like that. You should be preserved. Hence ancient Egypt and the mummy or the daddy or mum's the word. Do you mumble? Oh, I'm a nightmare for a lot of you in the jungle. Jay, slow it down. Where you going, Jay? You're a clown. Jay, I don't get it. I got fat hands and I heavy pet it. Relax and have fun. Dave Chappelle and Eddie Murphy, who? And fuck Seinfeld. The smell of flowers. Yes or no? This is a populace. Do you want to be popular? You may have some physical MMA powers. I will beat your ass with these flowers. I'm going to say it again. You may have some MMA powers in Kung Fu. I will beat your ass with these flowers and turn you red and blue, honey. Or white. Doesn't really matter. This is too tight for you. Whether you're Muslim or you're a Jew, you're a rapper or you like Motley Crue, I gives a fuck. Because the word fuck is not a curse word. It's the puck. Luck. Lakshmi, honey. Sanskrit. Play with your word. You don't. There's no more play. You're all dry. It's either fear or woke. Fear or woke. Or asleep. I want to get out of here. Where's my Cherokee Jeep? Hey, hey, I'm a tomahawk. I'm Tommy with a hawk. Be careful. I live long and prosper, but fuck Spock. Now only 8 of you are in here. There was 10 of you in here. Now there's 8. I'm watching these numbers go up and down. What's going on in here? This is confusing. How many of you are in here? Stay or go. I'm confused. Or is it YouTube doing this? What are you all doing? This is my weapon. I will beat you with nature if you hurt her and insult her and rape her. But rape is also a breed of grass. Did you know that? It's yellow. I don't know. Nothing going on there, Jay. See, science is going to help you out with that. We're going to weigh that. We're going to put it in the corner there and do some diagrams and quantum and quad and Dennis quad and the fucking quad cities. And the fucking quad is your leg. Wake up and get it done. You don't got hours and hours in time to fucking theorize. You're losing the battle. It's no surprise. Now I'm going to show you how you're a flower. I'm going to get it done real quick. Science, vampires, drinking blood, and eating corpses. Yep. Marve, these days they can dub your messages for Chinese viewers. Marve wants me to win so bad. Thank you, Marve. What a cutie you are. Thank you. Little num-nums you. That's a compliment. I call things that are cute num-nums. Spiritual cheese. Where's my Cherokee Jeep? Right. Tomahawk. I'm Tommy with a hawk. I outline your chalk. And there's a body there. Let's talk. Who put it there? Are you on lockdown? COVID? Of course you are, clown. They played you. And that's why you have mental health issues. Because you were on lockdown. You got locked in the locker. I'll put a foot in that ass. Your ass will be sucker. I'm just joking. I ain't no tough guy, but I believe in self-defense, and I can't walk or run. So if you come at me, I'm gonna throw something at you. I do push-ups on concrete. You know what I mean? I want to get it done. I ain't got time. You know what I mean? With the force of nature, you'll get dealt with, or maybe an orb will push you away. I don't know. That would be great. Marve, we are all dancers in vibration, but we are not all trending the same. That's right, Marve. What you say. I used to do the ballet. The Boston Ballet, National Ballet of Canada, I say. That was my life. That was my wife. I was dancing with the ball of E.T. Ether, Venus is she, as the dodecahedron, not the earth, hexahedron square. How dare you not care? There are people who are woke who don't care about the shape of the earth. That's not going to change my life, they say. Really? Are you an earthling? Arrogance will get you killed. I don't want death for you. Now 6 of you were in here. It said 10. What is going on? Watching these numbers. Confused. Who's in my chat room? Are you even really here? I'm just kidding. Marve, that was your main line to start and end your messages. I remember. Yeah. Marve's been down with me for a long time. It's a homie. Let's go to etymology and talk to Tony. Who's Tony? I don't know. What's baloney? Are you lonely eating baloney? Are you a tenderoni? Like your R&B, which is red and blue? You didn't hear me. Get a fucking clue. You like mystery? Like mists? Mystic? But you missed it. And you called my orb a dust particle? I'm gonna make your face the article. I'm gonna leave a mass murderer haunted. Put you on a poster, you're unwanted. That was deep. Rewind that verse. That was some deep shit. Did you hear me? I leave a mass murderer haunted. Put you on a poster, you're unwanted. You get it if you understand. Okay. Jay, you talk too much. What is he doing? I don't know. What are you doing? Not my chat room. What are you doing? The one looking at me funny. What are you doing, really? Are you doing anything with your life? You're just watching someone and criticizing them. That's why your wife must cheat upon you. And vice versa. Because you got an opinion. You want it better. When something bad happens to you after all that shit talking, I'll be in the ER with you. I will jump into the body of the person who is terminally ill with cancer right beside you and hold your hand and say, hey, I got you. Remember all that shit you were talking? I heard you. I'm going to make sure that you ascend to the Most High. I don't want you to come back here as a fly. Because that's what happens to you if you don't walk the path, they say. You come back as a lower octave or octopus or octagon. Hi! The octagon, MMA. J. What's an octagon? Has straight lines that are bent. You can't have that in a globe, honey. All lines are round. Someone don't like you very much. And it's someone related to you. But they have no organs. I've shown you what that damn creature was in the last live. It has no brain, but it can eat algae underwater. It's called trichoplax or some shit. Trichoplax. Yeah. It's an animal. Underwater. No brain, no organs, can function, very intelligent. Wow. Try is in there. I don't try Murdy. Are you nerdy, birdie? Are you 30? Are you dirty? Or are you clean? It's none of my business. Use some Vaseline. It's a joke. It's a joke. Remember how funny you used to be? Not my chat room, the masses. Remember how funny you used to be? When your dad called you a pussy and a faggot and your mom was an alcoholic, getting her ass beat and you watched it. Now you're exhausted. That's why you're a troll. And I love you. And I'm going to die with you. This is for the troll. This is for the one that's trying so hard to be confused and looking for flaws in the video and or skipping past it and doom scrolling because you can't sit still. I love you, but one day you're going to get ill. And you're going to have to chill. Yeah? You're going to be so sick you can't use your phone. What you going to do? I'm going to hold your hand and die with you while you sip your Mountain Dew. Don't. You will or you won't on the Mountain Dew. Dew drop. They do drop. Do you share crop? This is real hip hop. A lot of you flip flop like your flipper. You're a doll with a fin. You're a Barbie. You can't win. You will lose. I am amused or amused, but the music or the muse, the goddess of Venus, will fuse my bones together and gave me arthritis as a gift to be the tightest with orbs and spirit. Now you can hear it. No? Not good enough? It shouldn't go viral? I'm going to get only, 90 views for this? Okay. It's okay. Can Joe Rogan do it like this? How many views he got? Y'all love that shit. Frito-Lay of truth. The Frito-Lay of the Doritos of truth, honey. You all love this stuff with seasoning and spices and guests and celebrities. But when it's someone like me, your neighbor, you're like, But if Joe Rogan showed you orbs, that motherfucker would be a billionaire times 10 by now. None of you would call it dust. You'd be like, oh my God. Elon Musk will show you. Elon Musk has shown you orbs, hasn't he? What are those little satellites he shot into space, right? Those little balls. You better be careful. These motherfuckers know this shit. They won't tell you the truth, though. They're jacking orbs to get that technology. If I can have them come out of a bag in my body, I do believe they'll get naughty with somebody else in the party. Your orbs go both ways. Bars. Thank you. Hexahedron Earth. Let's go to your thalamus, your forebrain. Wait a minute. Listen, hold on. I'm going to slow down. Because a lot of you never heard of a thalamus, but you've heard of LeBron James, Donald Trump, and a porn star. Fuck your rock star for a second, and the goddamn event you're going to, and the food you're eating. Stop. Relax. You know all this shit. You know where the great restaurant is with GMO. A thalamus. You have no idea. Just slow it down. It's in your forebrain, forehead, foreskin, forearms, four corners of the earth. A square has four corners. Earth, hexahedron, four corners. For brain? Are you for brain or are you for Joe Rogan? And Neil deGrasse Tyson's breakfast. I will tie that one son up and call him the Nexus. Hit him in his solar plexus. I'm not even tough like that, but be careful. I'm going to scratch the pussycat doll. All of them will fall. And I'll wait for your ass in the mall while you get mauled over or Moldova in Europe. I'm a supernova. Yeah, motherfucker, I'm a 5-leaf clover. You a pushover or a Jehovah? Hi, Jay-Z, Hove. Be careful. I'll leave you froze. I get all up in your nose. Your Nostradamus, your nostril, your NASA, Nasir Nas, the rapper, is telling you something. I am a very good lyrical scrapper. You don't want to battle rap with this. It'll change your life. And it will touch your wife. She's like, woo! I didn't know that about my body. Woo! I won't even battle you. I'll look at your wife and compliment her and all the astrology in her bones while you're spitting gangster rap and you're all fucking clones. Bars. Who is this guy? What's going on? What is he doing? And why is he doing this? I've been eating bologna and meatball. I can't follow this guy. You can't follow because you swallow. You're sleepy and you're hollow. Be thy name, Halloween, hollow tips. I make you take trips. Are you tripping? Are you sipping on some scissor? And then you burp cancer? And a stroke? Be careful. They're playing with you when they poke Mon. Mon is Monday. Mon, patois in Jamaica. Pokemon. Mon is Monday. a lunar day, I say. But today is Tuesday. Today, you better get into your twos. It takes two to tango and eat a mango, but one motherfucker to choreograph it. You can't handle this candle. It'll burn your hand. Nothing but ashes. Shiva likes that. That's why I give you the flashes. Not Flash Gordon or photography. Relax, honey. You're all about your money, your shoes, your dress, your kids, your car, your Bluetooth, your video games. But you've never heard of a thalamus. Shame on you. I'm just joking. Relax. I'm a dick too. It's okay. I know. Now you're mad at me. Now my chat room. This is for the masses. See, I'm a different truther. I'm speaking to the person looking at me and doing all this stuff in their brain because a lot of them do that. Ugh. That's if they're watching me long enough to even understand what the video is about. I've lost a lot of you by 5 seconds. Is your retention span today? 5 elements. Wow. We're in trouble. Thalamus says you're a flower. Okay. Let's just read this. Now my screen is a bit cracked, so pardon me. Let's see if you can see this. The receptacle of a flower, etymology. Scroll, 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 and it is in your forebrain. Flower, brain, flower, brain. Are you eating meat? Protein? You should be eating flowers, honey. You can eat these, by the way. Be careful with it, but they're edible. You can eat them. You might get a little bit of a stomach thing because your body is used to GMO. That's why you got sick. But don't eat mushrooms. I ate a mushroom. I made that mistake. I saw one grow in front of my apartment. I was like, yeah. Be very careful. Nature goes both ways. But I had to learn that lesson. I had diarrhea. I was vomiting. I thought I was going to die from one mushroom. Okay, so be careful. Nature is cheeky. She will take you out. Just know that shit. Marve, share less, ask more, donations, support, cash apps. Marve, do you want to be my manager? Marve, time to clear your old space and get ready for your new space. What do you mean, Marve? I'm fine where I am. I don't need anything else, Marve. But thank you. Marve, give us some wisdom, though, Marve. I see you want to help out and help me. I don't care. I'm already viral on TikTok. I have millions of views on TikTok. If you add it all together, it doesn't matter. I do popular lives on TikTok. I get donations on TikTok. I'm already kind of there, but my TikTok page is this close to getting taken down because of guideline violations. But I don't care. I do it for those who get it. 1 person out of the million is the million. 1 person out of the million is vermilion. The red thing they put in India, honey, vermilion. Remember Lil Wayne, a milli, that little fucking creature demon rapper? A milli, vermilion. Or Leon, honey. Lyon, France, again, Leo. But thank you, Marve. You know what I mean? But I'm good. I've lived my goals. I've already got enough people up in here. We're cool. D-Mon. What up, Tengu, Roshi, balloning and meatballs. That's hilarious. Oh, yeah, I don't play. I love Rosin. I love you too, Cheese. Awesome. Oh, vampires eat meat, corpses. That's right. Marve, maybe you can get more clicks if you talk about Mr. Beast and Shakira. The next year's space. Marve, once again, I love you. I have asked you to please provide us wisdom that relate to this live. I'm grateful that you're giving me notes on how to be viral, I guess. But Marve, I'm going to ask you again nicely, politely. Please stop that. I'm grateful to you. And if you don't mind, I'd like to hear your thoughts on the subject of the video. That's all. Because the internet is toxic. A business is toxic. You aren't supposed to be having a business and clicks and views and all this shit. You're supposed to be really out in nature, building your own house and surviving outside, not meeting many people and having orbs around you and meeting the creator in your own way. You got your own version of it. I got my own version of it. And here we are talking. We're growing shit. We're surviving the winter and the summer, but we don't do it anymore. Now it's about You got to capitalize. Capitalism. You got to get more viewers. You got to do this. Speak about that. No, 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 no. I speak about Venus and orbs. That is all that matters, because Venus and orbs is what makes your ticks, is what makes your clicks, is what makes the internet and the light within it. I am showing you what makes the inspiration for you to have a business and to be successful. The spirit does this. I'm going to show you a video of that. Marve, it makes sense to you, but I do love you. But we get it, Marve. You know what I mean? All right. Now, I love my subscribers. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, you know what I mean? We got to be clear without being a dick. You know what I mean? Because she means well, or he, or however you associate. Doesn't matter to me. All right. Now I'm going to show you how your forebrain is a flower. I said populace? Okay. I haven't eaten all day. I've had tobacco and walnuts, and I feel fantastic. I got so hungry that I got lightheaded, and I had an ayahuasca trip. I started to see little nagas. You ever know when you get hungry, you don't eat for a while? If you look, you'll start seeing little flashes of blue lights and little wavy things. You ever notice that? When you starve, when you fast, God is showing you where you come from. It's like, yes, that's right. You're trying to meet your maker by fasting. So you're going to get a hint of what the world is when you die, but this is only a little taste. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. Here you go. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya for all of those that kill plants. Hey, Monsanto. That's the population, honey. I just peeled the onion. I just took the subject of what your truther was talking about, and I peeled it and made more sense out of it and made an organic smoothie out of what you've been watching in that movie. Are you groovy with the groove? What do you have to prove? You get injured that way. You better check your move. You move me. I move you. Are you Muslim? Or you ate jewel? Jewel? Jewelry? Jewel. What do you want to do? Yes, it's true. Yes, Kartik. What up, Greg Anastas? I fell off the wagon hard today. What do you mean, buddy? Back to addiction. But it will come back, inshallah. What do you mean by addiction? Like food? Or do you mean drugs? No judgment, buddy, because I have addictions too. Mine is lust and porn since I was 16. It's hard to turn that one off. Plus, your women today, they're all dressing like porn stars. Not an excuse for me. I should know better, but yeah, Greg, if you don't mind letting us know a little bit more about your addiction, I'd love to build on that for healing with no judgment. Long streak without it, but felt shit and let it in. What do you mean? Like what do you mean exactly, Greg? Without what, buddy? We want to know the specifics so we can dance with you and love you, and I can relate to you, and we can be relatives. You put it already? I don't see the comment. I see that you say you fell off the wagon. You said addiction. You said inshallah. You said V long streak. Oh, what is V long? I don't know what that is. I'm sorry, honey. You mean the vapes? Greg, help me out. I'm sorry, man. I'm just trying to figure it out because I think you wrote it in code. Just give me the exact word of what you're dealing with, if you don't mind. Anyhow, he put the letter V, and I've been speaking about Venus. And before he came to see me, JHE, I was speaking about the V. Now your V is your veins. Now you are the populace with no strains. Check it out. We're here to gain. Is Venus connected to the third eye chakra? Yes. Pineal gland, you're on fire, which is influencing the eyes, ears, and nose. Yes. Venus in Hermetic wisdom and phrenology of the brain also rules the domestic part, the lower reptilian, the kind of ditzy. It's why you blonde girls are dits. It's not ditzy. It's conscious. You have to understand how stars work. They're going to show you all the levels of yourself, and they're going to stoop to your level and go beyond your level. Angel and devil, understand this. Okay? For some reason, when I write it, it's not showing to you. Oh, that's weird. Well, keep trying, Greg. Either way, it doesn't matter. Please keep trying, Greg, because I'm curious. Now we're going to speak about addictions. Subconscious wave. The heart that is brave. I love that damn name. Again, you're at work. God bless you for watching me at work. At Organic Juice Bar. God bless you, honey. Just stopping and saying Hare Krishna, Om, hold. Thank you, homie. Appreciate that. Didn't I mention a smoothie before he came in here? Who's psychic? Y'all know. I freestyle. I mentioned a smoothie. And what did he say? Juice bar. You were all raised on milk, not meat and protein. Mama's juice, honey. The movie Juice with Tupac. Watch how they produce. What is your produce, honey? What is it made of? It's sprayed with, right? Now you got the juice. Remember that? About power. Which means if you drink real juice, healthy fruits and vegetables, you will have the power that Tupac stole from you in Hollywood and sold out. It's okay. I was a fan. It's okay. Relax. He was gay. Tupac was totally gay. I'm going to keep saying this. Yes, I know what gay people are, sweet. I used to be a ballet dancer. That's why I can do this. It's very good at it. It's okay. I don't care. Look at an interview with Tupac. This is a sidetrack. This is about juice. This is great. Just do this for me. There's a video. He's being interviewed. He's like 12. He's got a flat top. You've already seen it. And he's speaking. And when he's speaking, he's like, well, I work at a pizza shop. And I had to like get the day off from work to speak to you. And they wouldn't give me. And I'm washing his hands. And I'm like, oh, shit. Okay. No judgment. I was like, oh, shit. And I see him, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Kicking ass and shit. And apparently he was beating people up and shit. Was a good fighter. Oh, whoa, okay. Thugged out. But I want to know more about this side. That's all. Okay. How do you want it? Remember that song? Okay. Anyhow. How can I sing it without the chat blocking it? Simple. 2 people getting it on. Oh, you have a sex addiction? J is a synchronizer facts, but really getting off because it's not really on. Really getting off. Shit, I'm trying to understand, Greg. Are you speaking in code, Greg? Fuck, Greg. I want to know what Greg's going through. And I'm trying to figure it out. But damn it. Is it sex, Greg? Just say yes or no. Is it a literal drug, Greg? Say yes or no. We'll play it this way. Is it food, Greg? It's got to be one of those, or is it alcohol, Greg? Just say yes or no to one of those, or just write something that relates, because I'm trying to figure it out. Watching it online. That's wild as fuck. Max V. Now, listen to JHE. He's addicted to the V Gina. Oh, okay. Excuse me, Tang. Be nice, Tang. You're being a little rude there. Come on now. Fucking, I'm tired, bro. I got chronic pain and I'm a bit loopy. Jesus Christ. I have orbs visiting me. I don't speak this language, honey. All right, no problem. Well, I have the same problem, but it's with porn and I get it. And now, Greg, I want to ask a question. When you say addicted, are we talking about, and no judgment, like prostitutes, call girls? Or is it just you going online, you feel me, getting the chick? Or is it you literally just going outside and chicks just like you and you just keep fucking? I'm just trying to get a, image here because I'm all about this shit. Oh, you're watching porn. I get it now. Now, I thought it was a literal, you're addicted to porn. Okay, so am I. This is a great moment, Greg, because now I can see a lot of folks didn't get it when I would tell y'all the truth. They were like, I thought you were woke, right? And I'd say, I'm into lust. I've been doing it for years, talking about my issues and what I'm working on. right? And then having woke women play with my mind and shit, and use me up until I'm all dried up and spit me out. But they're into crystals and astrology and flat earth and no vaccine, but they're still as fucking freaky as goddamn Maxine. We got there in the end. Okay, Greg, this is an epic video. Greg, first of all, thank you for your courage. So I'm going to say this to Greg is my guru right now. That is the realest thing that a brother in truth could ever do. Greg is the first one, by the way, that has been honest. That is more woke than Santos Bonacci. We love that one, but relax. That is more woke than Joe Rogan, more woke than anyone woke, flat earther. That is called the truth. That is called being a warrior. That is called saying, damn, brother, I'm also in this. And that's what I was trying to inspire with my version of truth. Because I want to hear about your backstory. I want to hear about your flaws and how you deal with them. And do you still have anything good after? That's what I want to see. Do you still keep going and rowing? Or do you stop and shame yourself and get mad and hurt people? Or are you a healer? This is why it's important to talk about what you're going through, not just the earth, astrology, the Illuminati, fake news, gender issues. We freaking get it. Greg is my guru. Now I'm going to speak to you about porn. Listen very carefully. This is very powerful. I'm going to dedicate this whole live to Greg. I pray to God it doesn't get shut down with my router and the sound and shit, but it might happen. I am dedicating my entire channel to Greg. Because Greg is a warrior for that. That's not easy to do that. And men are very, all about their pride and shit. Oh, I don't do that, but they do that. Oh, I don't smoke that shit, but they smoke that shit. Oh, I ain't gay, but they're gay. I'm not saying Greg is gay. But you know what I'm saying, right? It's like, relax. I feel comfortable to say it even public because I am human and you understand the pain. Of course. Now, Greg, I'm going to dance with your brain as to why you might be seeing the porn world that we call insane. So, Greg, first, I'm going to give you the conscious version of what you were doing. Everything is conscious. So I'm going to show Greg something. I'm going to show Greg a pornographic picture with a sacred number of God on it. This is Greg. I've been saving this for you, this presentation. I've done it a little bit, but I do experiments. I'll go to porn stars. Yep. I'll screenshot them. Yep. I'm into numbers, and I'll go to the size of the screenshot, looking for 786, 666, 999, or my birth name numbers, and I'm on fire with it. So I have proved to my own self, I will screenshot Vishnu, Shiva, and I will get 786, the number of Om, or 999, 666, or my birth name numbers. That's the Hindu pure world, right? Let's go to the temple of Lakshmi. It's all about porn, honey, in India. It's Hindu gods with horses, women getting done by donkeys, having orgies. Now, this is a metaphor for something else it must be. But they show you literally on the temple, BC, them having orgies and doing porn in the Lakshmi temple, the wife of Vishnu, who tells you to not be naughty and do the porn thing. Facts. All right, give me a second here. I love my life. I love my life. So I just typed in 786 and porn. God, I can't even look at that picture because so Greg, I'm going to ask you a question. Do you get this weird feeling in your gut? Like, do you get tingly and it takes you over? And then the next thing you know, you're like, oh my God, that's that feeling. That's that itis. You get kind of like, woo, something comes upon you. It's paranormal. Okay. Okay, now parental advisory here. I can't show you the whole thing, obviously. So this is going to be for Greg. I got your back, homie. Because I also felt bad about it, right? I was like, fuck. I've accepted it. I'm going to get there to the point of where I don't need it. The chronic pain is in my crotch. Duh. And I have trauma. Whatever. No excuses. First of all, the title of this is Om, Porn Goddess, Cum Shot. Parental advisory. You were born from sperm. Okay. So you see that. 786. Now that picture, that screenshot came to that number. And I did a ritual for it. And clearly, I want it to be brighter. Hold on. I'm so grateful to Greg because you're giving me a reason to do this. Like, this is incredible. We're going to make sense out of the nonsense. We're going to unshame the shame. And we're going to heal the pain by showing you that even in the pain world, God is there. Okay? All right. I will read your comment, Greg. Pardon me, sir. I'm trying to find that screenshot. Ah, there it is. Okay. You can see a breast, you see the legs, and you see 786, Greg. That is the number of Om and Bismillah. That is the most powerful number. And you can see a female, and she has sperm on her stomach, basically, parental advisory. I am the first truther to do shit like this. Why am I doing this? This is for the goody two-shoes, the ones who are so woke, raising their Christ, always perfect, but behind the scene, they're freaky, they're abusive, doing weird shit. You don't know about it. But when you see them on TV or on TikTok, they're all about Krishna and all this right and all this positive, but they're really assholes. Okay. Jay, what is 786 in numerology? Bars. Greg, download this video into your computer because they're going to take it down at some point in my channel. Save this one forever. This is the best video I've ever done out of all of my videos. And I'm giving Greg the credit because he was honest and he is my guru. And that's what Krishna would do. It would give it. I would give everything for Greg right now. And what are the odds that Greg, right, and me and Greg now, right? But we're going to figure it out. But I'm figuring it out while I'm confused by it. Wow. Who is this guy? I'm you with a different skin tone. Shut up. Jay, who are you talking to? Yeah, mama. Okay, here we go. And I know Greg already knows 786, but this is for the new people. You already know. This is... Let's just slow it down. This is genius. This is for anybody, too, who is struggling with addictions, any kind. But if it's porn, we'll encourage you. We want to try to slow it down. It's not easy. However, I am showing you that God will still love you and not shame you and damn you if you keep falling off and getting back on. As long as you keep going, you could have empty testicles with nothing. Dude, Greg, I'm gonna say this right now, and I'm not really proud of this. I'm not saying for anyone to be like me. I gotta brush my teeth first with a tree stick. I'm gonna be real with you. I have a lot of energy, right? Got a lot of life force in here, right? I look kind of, what is it? What is it? Virile, right? I look like I'm up. My balls are this big from my addiction. Yep. For some fucking reason, I get up with nothing down there, empty. And I'm like, yeah. And then orbs are coming and shit. The numbers are coming still. I'm making connections still. So I'm like, I'm not saying to do this, but you see where I'm going here? I'm like, whoa, I thought God was shutting me down. Okay. Jay, shut up. Jay, you're a shill. Jay, I don't like you anymore. First of all, 786, that porn picture, is the number of Bismillah Rahim. I am more Muslim than most of you Muslims. And I used a porn star to do it. Bars! No disrespect, salam alaikum. Relax. A lot of you have sex, right? You have many wives in Africa, in Sudan. Many Arabs in Sudan, yeah? You have more than one wife? You likey the nookie. Yeah? Don't worry. I got you, Greg. I got you, dude. I will read that comment. Hold on. And 786 relates to Om. Om 786. Porn 786. That's Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva saying hi to me, regardless if I'm walking the path or not walking the path. Why? Because Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, all of them fall off the path. They come down to a lower octave. Brahma is lustful and chases Saraswati and wants to rape her, and she keeps saying no, but he won't stop. So Shiva has to intervene and cut off one of his fucking heads. This is one of the Trinity. You should have known better. It was written for us to be lustful, but be conscious lustful. Okay, I read Greg. When I eat real clean, the temptations go away, of course. But when I eat heavier, denser vegan food, it opens the door. Me too. I do the tofu thing, and I got frozen food waiting for me right now, actually, too. So, yeah. And I got a lot of stress in my life from living with parents again. Okay. I understand, buddy. You maintain. 786 Bismillah. Yes, Greg. Thanks for sharing. You are very honest, and that's why I love listening to you. Likewise. I never seen someone say it so clearly and wear their heart on their sleeve. I know you had such a hard life and you alchemizing it. Yes. What up, Raina Lusted? Speaking of, what are the odds? And we know your last name is your real birth name. What are the odds again? Who was psychic and in sync? We're speaking about lust and porn addiction. And then the last name Lusted comes right away. With hearts. We are so in sync even if we're off the path. We are still righteous even when unrighteous. Did you hear me? Now I'm going to show Greg why this all makes sense. Yes, Raina, woohoo. We're making history. These videos should be getting millions of views. No ego, not from me. Like, this is real shit. Why is it that we're so conscious even when we're unconscious? Even if we fall off, God still visits us, and our brain is incredible, and we can still make things happen and make miracles and still survive in a debt-based system and not just shrivel up like our balls empty of sperm. First of all, you are not your sperm. The human body can function without sperm or blood if you have a brain, because you're mostly full of air, actually. Air, something that you can't touch and grab like an orb. Everything else is an additive. God gave you more. Just for the hell of it, honey. For real. The first human body had no organs, dumbasses, in the golden age. There was an organism called Trichoplax that has no brain, no heart, no organs, no nerve cells, and it's intelligent, and it can eat algae underwater. Hello? You've got organisms that have no organs and no brains. And they tell you if you keep on busting nuts, you're going to lose your brain cells. I should be dumb as fuck by now. I'm just saying. I'm not disrespecting my ancestors. Why is it we're so conscious while being unconscious? Why is it we're so righteous even if we're doing something unrighteous? I will tell you why. Let's go to Vishnu. The one you think is only about flutes, no porn. Now, Vishnu, in order to slay a demon, the only solution was Vishnu body snatching the husband's body and having sex with the woman without her knowing that, which one might call rape. Fact. It was the only solution. Vishnu had to go into the body of the husband and kill her, I think with his sperm, and but she didn't know it was Vishnu and not her husband, so it's kind of like rape. That's one example. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Of course, though. Vishnu also, I've told you. One avatar of Vishnu is Parshuram. Who's Parshuram? You like Paramaham? Parama? Parshurama. He's a Shiva devotee. He wants to become an avatar that loves Shiva, but he's controversial. He has an axe. He's very angry. And he chops off people's heads just because it wasn't good enough what you did. Okay? Parsharama chops off the head of his mother because his father tells him she's possessed by demons. This is Vishnu. Fact. Holy shit. Righteous, unrighteous. But is it unrighteous? What was that mother really? What was she? Maybe a demon in a past life? I guarantee you, he beheaded a new body of a demon that was cursed in another fucking age, honey. You hear me? Shiva apparently had sex with a prostitute. Apparently. Look, go type that. Yuck. And all the gurus get mad about that. They're like, that's not true. But I looked into it. Shiva apparently got down with a prostitute. Well, of course he would. He's got demons around him. He's got Vishnu wanting to worship him as the most demonic murdering bastard with no feelings. And Parshuram. Listen to me carefully. In the Ramayana, Sri Ram and Lakshman are invited to the palace to lift the bow so that Sita can find her husband. So here comes Ram and Lakshman to the palace. And they're chilling. And they're watching all these big men try to lift it. They can't do it. So here comes Sri Ram. He lifts it. Boom. And he breaks the bow, though. He's too strong. Parshuram comes running into the palace right away with an axe. He's like, how dare you break the bow of Shiva. That is my God. I'm going to behead you. Did you hear me? Parshuram is an avatar of Vishnu. Ram is an avatar of Vishnu. Unrighteous, righteous, is there a difference? Why would Vishnu become an avatar that wants to come and hurt himself? Put himself in trouble on purpose? So, there are some people who are watching porn for certain reasons. And there are some people that are watching porn because they were high octave. And they're chosen. Sorry. And they're righteous within their unrighteousness, and the creators will work with you, even if you fuck up. Because of all the good things you did and all the shit you went through, you are not the body. I guarantee you, you could chop off your dick right now and still live. They're called the castrados and the eunuchs. I am not saying to do that, by the way. This is for Greg. You can live without your dick. And it might be easier. I've thought about, whoa, shit. Maybe I was an eunuch in a past life. Why I keep on wasting and just getting my dick all... Maybe I was an eunuch. A castrado. Maybe I was. And maybe I was a very brilliant sage who chopped off his dick in honor of Shiva. They do shit like that in India. Did you know that? Of course. For Shiva. Of course. They crippled themselves. And I'm sure they've cut that thing off. I'm sure there's a guru with no dick that has more energy than you, is physically stronger than you, and has paranormal evidence of great work and things with no dick. I guarantee you. Why? Now, the average person is watching porn. The average person who's doing this is not watching the sun, is not earthing, is not researching astrology, is wearing plastic, heavy metals, eating fast food all day, and going a little too far. Now, this is a different unconscious person who we love. But they're not going to really manifest the conscious side because they're eating unconscious shit and they're living with unconscious clothes, no judgment, and they're spraying their apartment with Lysol. Greg and I don't do that. If you're going to fuck up and be demonic, you better prepare yourself for it. I am a genius because Shiva does this. Why did Shiva drink the poison that could have killed him? In this Hindu story, he drank the poison, his fucking throat turned blue. He almost died. He had to call freaking Kali to save him. And he came back to life. Why did he do that? He could have said no. He's like, no, I am Shiva. Om Namah Shivaya. Do you understand how complicated the world is? And everyone that's into Hinduism, I'll speak on Santos real quick. And this is not dissing Santos. Okay? Bless that man. So I sent Santos something about ejaculation in Hinduism. Now, what he's saying about ejaculation is correct. That's all golden. Okay? It's the way in which he would attack people. Okay? It was the way he would shame them. Because I'm an ejaculator, not by choice. It's no one's business, but I came out of the closet. I don't give a fuck. I've got orbs coming out of my dick now. Om Namah Shivaya. We stop there. No ego. I sent Santos a message about Shiva ejaculating into the earth to make the Ganga and dirt. And there were various texts and verses where the Hindu gods released their semen. What do you think Santos said? Of course he got defensive. And what did he say? It's not literal. It's not literal. They're electric magnetic gods, and you should know that. Interesting. Now, I'm only mentioning Santos's name because there's many Santoses out there. So I said, Santos, you mentioned a Bible verse to shame an ejaculator by saying that when this person ejaculated into the earth like Sheba did, that God killed him. Was that literal, Santos? The Bible and Hinduism were the same. Remember that verse that you used? Is that literal? I'm a nightmare for a lot of these people, man. Only because it took a long time to make me, and I do believe that I am an octave of Shiva. I'm an avatar. All of you are, though. You haven't figured it out and found what one you are. So it's no ego here. But yeah, I have to be. You don't have orbs coming out of your body. You're just a normal person. Okay? Anyhow, pardon me, Greg. Greg, lust is just lost. We just need guidance and light back to truth. But you know, lust is truth too. Because here's the thing, Greg. You need the lie to tell the truth. Otherwise, you'd be bored and you wouldn't even need truth. So you need to fall in order to get back up. Otherwise, you're always up. But not everything always grows up. Look in nature. Things kind of get a little bit down and impotent and grow down, but they're still living. Now, Greg, here's an example. That would be dried up. No sperm in there, but it's still living. Wow. However, I'm saying, be careful. I'm not telling anyone here to like jump on porn. And my God, if you can save your seed, Jesus Christ, do it. Of course. If you can stay on that path, God bless you. It's just hard. Okay. Yes, cheese. These are facts. Lots of Aussie love. Raina back at you. It's a no-brainer, Raina. I think I saw something fly, but I can't be sure. I'm a little bit loopy. Oh, that was an orb. Did you see it? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Please, someone tell me they just fucking saw that. And I said, I thought it was an orb, and it came back. Greg, and they appeared while speaking about the low octave. And they're highly intelligent. They shouldn't have come. This video is history. Absolute history. And it's for those who were suicidal, for those who have been raped, for those who were exposed to porn at a young age and thought it was cool and can't stop. You are not the body. Even if you keep going and you can't stop, just go out there and do something good. With an empty tank, you can still be full, honey. What is The Walking Dead? You can be a zombie who is very conscious, honey. Mental orgasms. That orb came out of my head and bounced. Om Namah Shivaya. Thank you to the Creator. I'm doing a yagna with no fire and manifesting spirits to take you higher. Share this video. This video is epic. Greg, a lot of these allegories are also the cosmic story playing out inside each and every one of us. Right. Raina, I'm happy I don't have one. You mean a dick? It's hard. That was a pun there. It's difficult to have. Now, here's the funny part. If you don't, jerk off and get things out, if you fill your balls, this is a fact. If you fill your balls, you are going to get so horny and built up and pent up energy. It's going to hurt. You're going to get blue balls and cramps. So it's kind of like the reason why this is an issue, we don't have a proper teacher. Now, there's one Kung Fu man who has told me how to deal with that. He says, I went without porn, no sex for 10 years. Is it true? I don't know, but he looks pretty on the level. How did he do that? Meditation. And when he got full, had the urge, he would massage his balls and just hold them and pull them up and breathe. That makes sense to me. So you're moving the sperm around and letting it breathe. If it gets cluttered up and chunky, do the math. You're going to get, okay. Tengu. Alhamdulillah, Greg. Santos is back. Greg, God bless you all. Truly, may your lives flourish in every way possible. You too, dude. Tengo, Jai Hanuman. Yes. Greg, yes, that's why it's rock bottom. Falling makes solid foundations. Yes, Greg, if we learn from mistakes and build from wisdom. Yep, saw that. Thank you, Greg. I was here. I saw. Great. Seen. Yes, everyone saw it. Great. So now, the time is 18:10. I think this is a good place to stop because I'm going to video that orb and I'm going to share it. And I'm going to dedicate that orb to Greg and anyone who's struggling. I am also struggling. In fact, do you know when I get the most urges to want to fucking watch porn? After we're live. Because I'm so pumped. And then I have nothing to do. I have no woman in my life. Now, here's the other thing too. Greg can also probably respect this. And I'm not damning all you women. However, where are the women who understand how to calm the man down and give it to him when it's right? Where are these women at? There's not one female out here, even woke, that understands how to control and ease a man's sexual energy. They either just jump on you. I've seen it. I've had a woke chick up in here called Immortal Beloved. We won't get into all that. It's an old story. New Santos, didn't get the jab, into crystals, flat earther, vegan, and all she wanted to do was suck my dick the whole time and take my sperm. She told me this. I'm like, wow, damn. After 3 hours of talking to you, that's all you wanted? Okay, be honest. So, to be fair, where are you women at that can help us? So that's also a reason why it's hard, eh? Because your females out there, you're playing games, love. I also dedicate that orb to all those suffering with addiction. Absolutely. Praise be. Om Namah Shivaya. These videos are history, man. And my chat room is helping me do this. Let us rethink the truth. Let us rethink what we thought. Jeez, I went so long without a release and then I had so-called wet dream. Of course you did. Tangu, all the power, all the wisdom, all the love. Thank you. Spiritual Cheese, not to be so detailed. You're fine. Amen. Aim in. Amen. And on that, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om, Ram, Rim, Ram, Saha, Suya, Yanamaha. Om, Chandra, Yanama, Om, Ahum. Vajra Guru, Padma City. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Hallelujah. Allahu Akbar. Salam Alaikum. Shalom. For you atheists, nothing, because even God is in nothing, because what made the nothing that made the motherfucking something? And you better fucking marinate and think on that real quick, atheist. What made nothing, boo? Because nothing had the desire to make something, honey. Otherwise, you'd be a blank space and I couldn't see you, boo-boo. It's a new day. And don't go too far. Stay grounded and heal somebody. And if they don't agree with you, If they're doing things that are controversial to you, but they can hear you and they get you, and you disown them after that, that is worse than the Illuminati and any blood drinker, in my opinion. Shame on you. Because the gods don't give up, and goddesses, on devotees. If they're devoted to you, but still fucking up, and you disown them, you are a shill. You stay in there with them. Absolutely. I will never stop sharing. And I will never stop caring. Wow. And share this. It was fire and water.